Hello everyone, welcome to the relaunch of Two Roads. It's been a while since I uploaded, huh? Well, that's about to change. This time, we're going a little bigger. Are you serious? Now some of you may remember a trip I did way back in 2018. I bought a stock 2000 Jeep Cherokee. I lifted it and gave it some big old tires. Then I threw a rooftop tent on it, and together with a couple of friends, we hit the road for an epic cross-country adventure. But hold on a sec, and don't get me wrong, this was absolutely an epic adventure. But we spent 95% of our time on pavement, which didn't really make a whole lot of sense considering the vehicles we were driving. Those few times that we did actually get off-road were some of the most memorable parts of our trip. Except for that time where I got too confident in my vehicle's ability and I got really stuck as the sun was setting and it was getting dark. Yeah, that wasn't great. Alright, but fast forward a couple of years, and after spending the better part of 2020 stuck at home, we can't help but feel a little nostalgic for those days on the road. And sure, we could do weekend trips closer to home, but it never really compares to a trip that involves multiple weeks on the road. Alright, so we need a trip that takes multiple weeks. We need it to be primarily off pavement this time. And we need it to be in the US. Now, for those of you watching that aren't super familiar with off-roading in the US, I'll give you a hint. That limits our options to about 3 trails. Based on the above criteria, and the fact that it starts significantly closer to home than the other options, we decided we're going to do the Transamerica Trail. This trail is just under 5,000 miles of off-pavement beauty that starts in North Carolina on the East Coast and ends in Oregon on the West Coast. The best time to run this trail is in June or July. That should allow us to miss the snow closures in Colorado and Utah, but also avoid the crazy high temperatures in the deserts. But we've got way too much preparation to do for us to be ready to run the trail this summer. So, the plan as it sits right now is to run the trail the summer of 2022. So basically what that means for this channel is that we'll be sharing the story of our preparations and planning for this trip. I'll also be finishing a couple of projects on my Jeep, as well as possibly building a trailer that I'll be pulling on the trip. Also, pause. Now's probably a really good time to mention the fact that I'm not planning on doing this trip alone. My friend Oliver, who did the original trip with me, is planning on joining me as well. In one of the upcoming videos, we'll get to meet him. We'll also look at the vehicles that we're both driving, and we'll talk about our plans for them and talk about what we've already done to them. Really? If you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for sticking around. I hope you're as excited about this upcoming trip as I am. If you are, and you're interested in following along, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, see ya!